Everyone, Darlene here from Single Boss Lady. I'm a spiritual artistic coach, and as you can see, these are my beautiful pieces of art. I do actually do commissions. What I'm doing today is an intuitive business reading specifically on calling in your ideal client. Now, first off, I want to say that you do need to niche or have an ideal client, especially when you're starting out. The reason is, and I've learned this from experience, so that's why I'm saying it, because I've learned from my mistakes. When I first started out, I started out as a healer. I learned Reiki and I decided to then go into healing. Now, I had no idea about business when I first started. I'd never been around business people. My parents didn't have a business, none of that. So I had no idea what I was actually doing. And what I did is I put out there that I'm a healer. Of course, I didn't get anywhere, did I? I might have got a client here or there. There was no raving fans or anything at all. And the reason is because I said I'm a healer. You know, what does that mean? My ideal clients couldn't see what I could actually do, how I could help them. They just couldn't see it, and I got nowhere. Then I started really looking at what is a business, how do I run it, and then I heard of something called niching. Now, over the years, I've actually learned niching from a few people, and now it is really narrowed down to the basics, and it's just all truly amazing. Again, I will say you do need to niche. You can then sub-niche and get a little bit broader. When you're getting consistent clients coming in and you're earning 10, 20, 50, 100K months, then you can make it a little bit broader. When you're starting, you really do need to have a niche and be quite narrow in your niche, because it helps you to stand out as well. Now, as you know, I talk about the chakras, I talk about intuition, I talk about spirituality, yet I do it my way. And I've said now, or that I've been saying it for a while, that the chakras are different. All the traditional stuff, for me, and what I'm learning from the collective stream, is that was great to start with, yet now we're up-leveling quickly, that our information needs to change. And that is, that's why I'm standing out as a businesswoman who does this. I'm standing out. People can see what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. That is why I'm doing intuitive business readings, focusing on one area. And today it'll be attracting your ideal client. So again, I'll say you do need to niche. Get firm with it. You don't need to niche like a lot of people are teaching. A lot of people are teaching a real masculine way where, you need to know how much they're earning. You need to know if they're married or got kids or blah, blah. No, you don't. How is that going to affect your messaging? If someone can't afford you, then they're not going to work with you. It's that simple. And you pushing them into saying, oh, you've got to work with me and do all the fear stuff, that is not nice at all. And we shouldn't be doing it. I will, get sort of ranty on that, but that's all right. Now, what I do with these beautiful intuitive business readings is, yes, I use tarot cards, yet what happens is, soon as I start looking at the card, boom, I'm into that stream of knowledge that everybody can tap into, and I'm channeling information. So I have learned the traditional things of the tarot, and then I threw it out because I went, no, there's only a couple of things I need and the rest I've thrown out. Now, this beautiful first card to come out is what's called a major arcana. That is our inner journey. And the card to come out is justice. In relation to your niche, your ideal client, calling them in, you need to have a real balance. So just have a look at that card. You can see this beautiful lady has got two gold lights coming into one. That means she has balanced her masculine and feminine, the yin, the yang. She's looked at all her shadow stuff and acknowledged it, not pushed it aside, not said, I don't need to worry about that. We've all got shadow stuff and we need to acknowledge it. She's looked at that and she's gone, great. Masculine, feminine, yin, yang, let's balance it. Now put it into our heart, and coming from that space, then you can write content, you can create videos, you can do all of that stuff where the messaging will be correct, it will be magnetic. People will look at you and go, whoa, and want to work with you. because you've got that balance. Now, this beautiful lady's got a blindfold on. That means that she has shut her physical eyes and is using her intuition. You don't need to bring your intuition into your services and products, but using it in you personally, in your business, can make a huge difference to how your clients get their transformations. For me, my intuition is so powerful. I know the exact right question to ask to really transform my clients. It's beautiful. That's the first gorgeous card. The next gorgeous card is Two of Pentacles. Now, as we know in numerology, 1 is beginnings. 2 is now you're really starting to just kind of get a handle. You've looked at your niching, you've realized, who you need to work with. Now you need to then continue on this beautiful work. This person, because Pentacles is about our abundance. Now, this person actually has, sometimes yawning, deep breaths, all that is letting stuff go. This person is actually holding, not even holding, they're actually levitating 2 pieces of abundance. Now, money is not abundance. Abundance is a result of money. They've also got a rainbow, which means magic happens, anything is possible. For you, because you've looked at niching and you've gone, this is who I really want to work with and this is why I want to work with them, now you're in the process of creating the content from that balanced place in your heart. You've gone balanced heart, coming from there. The abundance is coming to you. Ideal clients are looking at you. They're starting to follow you. All the basic stuff. You may not be getting paid clients yet. That is okay. Continue to do what you've been doing. Continue to be magnetic, to put that beautiful energy out, to do all of that amazing stuff. Do that, and then you will start attracting those paying clients. And you will then discover, you'll start creating services and products and everything that fits with what you love doing, because it's got to be what you love doing and what the clients actually need. Because each time you work with a client, after each session, make sure you've videoed it and you get that transcribed, because that is where you can pull the content from, because your client will be saying what you need to say. Really important. Now, the 10 of Wands is the next card to come out. In numerology, doubles, except for master numbers, get taken down to single. 10 is 1. It's the beginnings. Wands is our fire and our passion. And you can see this person is burdened because they're trying to cater to everybody. They've looked at their niche, they've started doing that, and then they've gone, but nothing's working, because got to have patience. Got to have patience. It can take a while. I've had people follow me 2, 3, 4 years before they actually started working with me. And that is what is so exciting, is put out that content, because people need to see what you do and how you do it, the tips, the quotes, all the great stuff that you're putting out there. People need to see that. It does take a while to get to know, to do that. Like, trust, know, connect, all of that. It takes a while for your ideal clients to actually go through that process. And be patient. Don't be burdened down by all your thoughts and your beliefs that come from when you bring that fire and passion up. You're going to get thoughts and beliefs that come up that are, not always positive. They might be a little bit negative. That's okay. Work through them. Look at them. You don't necessarily need to know why. Just go, great, that thought's come up. Let me write it down. Let me do some forgiveness on it, and let's go from there. Next card to come out is the Knight of Cups. Now you can see this person is really victorious. Cups is our emotions. This person is really victorious over their emotions. All emotions are beautiful. They can go too extreme, yet we need all of these beautiful emotions to come out. We need that anger. For me, anger can be really productive. I've let the anger out and suddenly I've got all of this energy to be really productive. I love anger. Frustration and that, not so much, and I've got to learn how to work with all of that. And that's the whole idea of doing this, is learning to work with those emotions, seeing what the extreme ones are and why we go to the extreme emotions. And I mean, like, anger's good, but if you go to the extreme of anger, that's not good. Frustration can be good, but if you go to extreme of frustration, it's not good. Look at all of those. Now, the last card to come out is a affirmation card. I really want you to feel this affirmation and allow it to come in. Stop the video if necessary and write it down. I move easily and confidently through the changes in my life. Now, being in business, you're going to have changes all the time. If you get frustrated with change, if you get angry with change, if you don't like change, well, I'm not going to say sorry, because you've got to deal with it. I'm so grateful that I was in the healthcare field for so long, because change was happening every single day, sometimes 5, 10, 15, 20 times a day, especially when I worked in emergency or worked as a volunteer and student paramedic. Change was constant every single time. You get a new patient in, you deal with them, next one. And it's just so normal for me to accept change in life. It's natural. Yet for other people, it's not natural. If it's not natural for you, then you need to learn how to embrace change, because it is constant. I mean, look what's been happening. Change is constant, and it will continue to happen for the rest of your life and for the rest of the time you're in business. That is today's beautiful cards. And as I said, this intuitive business reading was specific for Nichin, for calling in that ideal client. If you would actually love an intuitive business reading and coaching, I do actually do that. Give me a comment, PM me on Facebook, Single Boss Lady, and we'll get together and really, embrace everything and help you move forward in your business. See you next time. Bye.